Hi, my name is Sundeep Rao, and I'm a voiceover artist, I'm a writer, I'm a terrible lover. Not really. Okay, I'm a voiceover artist, I'm a writer, I'm an improvisational actor, and I was recently voted India's funniest partially blind English stand-up comic. I have a character called Sandesh, who's basically a Punjabi startup guy, and he's very arrogant about what he wants, and even if he doesn't know something, he'll just pretend that he knows. Like your typical MBA characters, right? And it's almost like, see, my name is Sandesh, you can call me Sand. I got 3.5 years work ex. I'm a CEO of a startup, okay? So that's the guy, right? He's like, see, I started off IT as an assistant, then became executive, then executive assistant, then manager, then executive manager, then VP, then VVIP, and I'm a CEO of a startup, okay? So, so that's the character I developed. And he's like, so to succeed in IT, you have to have CV. It's called curriculum vitae. And see, to succeed in the CV, you have to have interests and hobbies. And you're going, are chuti, interest, hobbies, same thing? No, it's not the same thing. I'll give you an example. See, ladies are an interest, okay? Prostitutes are a hobby. And then I have... So I have this entire bit about how this guy is selling an IT product and he converts it into a presentation. He goes, see, to sell this basic IT software, I'm going to convert it to a successful product. See, you take it to the software, okay? You put it in the pipeline, okay? You, you take it to the IT, put it in the PPT, okay? You make it the needful and you make it the deliverable. I just think I have this bit about how whether this guy goes back home and gets his wife in the mood by saying such things. Because knowing these IT MBA types, they probably say the same spiel to sell a product to their wife. Going, see, baby, you take my PPT. You put it in your pipeline. We do the needful 9 months later. You make it the deliverable. That's the character I've got. I'm from Bangalore, born and brought up here, and did everything from from my kindergarten till my 11th, to my 12th, my plus 2, my 12th grade in Bangalore. But I did a range of things. I in fact worked in the US as an internship. I worked with low vision clinics. I worked with the School for the Blind. And I wanted to get into low vision rehabilitation, counseling, and low vision assistance. But that involved studying more and doing a master's, and I couldn't be bothered because even getting my degree was just a pain in the ass. And it just got to that point saying, okay, what can I do? Should I get an investment banker? No, I can't stand those pricks. Should I, should I get into research? And I can't be bothered. It's too much work reading, going through all those things, and just being there. And so I think I just went through different options in my mind, and for the longest time people used to tell me what they thought I was good at. So they said, we think you should get into radio, we think we should get in advertising, you're a good writer, we think we should. So it's more what other people told me to do as opposed to what I wanted to do. So I did do these things, and I realized that the conviction I had at the job, for the job at the workplace was very little, right? Like, I've been doing stand-up comedy professionally for the past year and a half, about 18 to 20 months, but been doing comedy as a part-time outlet and hobby for 3.5 years. I started doing my comedy about which incorporated my eyesight, or rather lack of, very recently, 3-4 months back. One of the reasons why I did that, because I can be a lot more confident of who I am once I've said these things. And small things earlier, like when I didn't say this out loud, I'd always be worried about what people will think if I miss the mic or miss the stand, if I can't find it, if I miss. So those fears would like come out and always be at the back of my mind and give me a lot of worry when I'm performing. Once I've said these things, and I'm like, if I fall off, I fall off. I don't want to look back too much and say, why am I here, who am I, kind of thing. But there are definitely things I look back at, and I don't regret them, because I think I'm here through these various trials and errors, and I did make a lot of mistakes. Especially in bars, it was weird. But it's what I am right now. It's who I've become, and I'm just loving the journey of being a comic and seeing where it takes me.